Hi there, my name is Zeziulkin, I'm a journalist reporting from Ukraine. Today I will give you a summary of what had happened in my country since 8 months ago to date. In February, the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion on the territory of the sovereign country Ukraine began. Our brave soldiers and united society continued to fight with the so-called second strongest army in the world. Please like, comment and subscribe to our channel as we give you a detailed rundown of what is going on here with the war in Ukraine. I'm here with the October digest of the most important news from my beloved country. The situation on the front line cardinally changed since September, and Russian government understood that they're losing on the front line, which caused an escalation and acts of aggression against civilians. After the liberation of the occupied Kharkiv region, our military forces pushed the enemies out to the Donetsk region, so that is why we got this opportunity to liberate the strategically important town of Liman. And that's what our army did. Russian soldiers were taken to a cauldron, so we replenished our exchange fund for prisoners of war. Our enemies understood that they are hopeless on the front line and they started a mobilization. According to Ukrainian intelligence, Russians want to mobilize more than 1 million men, even if they are telling that they need to mobilize 300,000 people. After the liberation of the Kharkiv region, our troops began their counter-offensive in the south of Ukraine, in Kherson region. This was preceded by the hits of Russian warehouses of weapons in the occupied regions by using American system HIMARS. And these systems are totally game-changing things in this war. Something happened to the Crimea Bridge, the most important node of Russian war logistics. A powerful explosion ruined more than 1 kilometer of the road surface. But after a lot of good news, we had trouble that came out of the blue. Elon Musk presented his own vision of the end of the Russia-Ukrainian war with Kremlin narratives. From his point of view, Ukraine has to give up its territories in Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Kherson, Donetsk and Luhansk regions, to leave our ambitions to liberate Crimea and turn on the water supply to this part of Ukraine. And of course, it caused a chain reaction of a lot of grievances from political and cultural figures. Even senior police advisor Paul Massaro reacted to Musk's pro-Russian position. Of course, we could ignore it, but this person has a lot of impact on the people's mindset. Musk explains that he's afraid of World War III, and he took offense because of a reaction of the society, so that caused another scandal with Starlink systems of the satellite internet because Elon said that he has no money to cover our needs in these systems. Starlink helped a lot our brave defenders in Mariupol and keep helping our soldiers in other regions of Ukraine, where they have problems with the access to the internet. 10th of October was so traumatic for Ukrainians, because Russians used to attack our energy system and the civil infrastructure by the missiles Kalibr, Iskander, X-101, X-105 and Iranian drones Shahed. The first attack was in Kyiv in the center. These missiles killed civil people who were moved to their jobs. There were no military objects there. In total, the enemies launched more than 80 rockets. Our critical infrastructure was badly affected, and that's why our government is trying to deal with the circumstances of these hits. And that's why we have rolling blackouts on the whole territory of Ukraine. A lot of people trying to connect these attacks with the events on the Crimea Bridge, but it is not true because Russians act in genocide for 8 months. They don't need any occasion to do that crimes against humanity. Russians are preparing themselves to leave Kherson. That's why they want to do a terrorist act on Novokakhovka's dam that may destroy more than 80 villages and Kherson because of the water, and they mining this dam. President Zelensky asks the whole civilized world to stop this madness because the circumstances of this act are equal to the nuclear explosion. Russians deport Ukrainians from the occupied territories and move their occupational administrations to Genichsk, more than 200 kilometers from Kherson. Minister of the Defense of Russia is trying to blame Ukrainians in possibility of using a dirty bomb with a weak nuclear load. As we know, after almost 1 year of this invasion, Russians always blame Ukraine for things that they're actually going to do. Our goal is to fight for our existence and victory. We have to be strong. And the fact that I am alive and telling you the truth is a confirmation of how strong is our army and our Ukrainian nation. So please, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and see you later with another digest of the news.